My name is Tony Curvis, and what I do for a living is I'm a photographer. I own my own studio, and this is actually my 32nd year of owning Southern Exposure. We photograph a lot of schools and high school seniors and families and children. I'm actually sitting on my Easter set today, and tomorrow we're going to be doing children with bunnies, and so that's it's every day is different. So that's what's really cool about it is I do all types of photography, everything from commercial work. I used to photograph all the Ebonite bowling balls. So we had Ebonite as a company here, and that was really fun. I do food menus and things for like Mexican restaurants and other places. So, you know, it's always exciting. We're doing something different every day. Well, from very early stage, I'd always been interested in photography. I got interested through a careers class in elementary school, and when I got to high school, I started studying photography with our newspaper and yearbook, and so I decided that I wanted to go into photography. So I went to Western Kentucky University and got a degree in photojournalism. So I have worked for several different newspapers and now own my own studio, and so that's kind of the path I took. I've got a 4-year degree from Western. There's always, when you're dealing with the public, I think that's the biggest challenge, you know, just making them happy. But, you know, with photography, it's kind of not really a job to me. It's kind of a passion because it's an art form, and, you know, producing art is really a very emotional thing. And so when people are coming to us like high school seniors, it's an emotional time for them. They're going to be graduating. And so, you know, we just want to make the very best photographs that we can to please them. And so we strive really hard to make that awesome photograph for them. We've always tried to be very personal and create the best art. Like I said just a minute ago, we're kind of a family-owned business, and so we have a very personal touch. We're not really like a big corporation per se, and so that gives kind of a one-on-one with the owners, and so that's really what makes it, I think, the most unique. We actually have 5 employees. That everybody ranges from taking photographs to working in Photoshop, doing sales with customers, showing images. You know, we all kind of do a little of everything. I mean, I'm the owner and I take out the trash. You know, we all have to do a little bit. When you own a small business, you're going to have every hat that's worn in the business. So. Digital imaging is all based around computers and graphics, so Photoshop is a high demand in my business. You know, there's styles and trends that happen with us with our clothing, and it's the same in typefaces and advertising, and so you have to stay kind of current on that. So I'd say computer skills are very important. But I think customer service overall is probably the most important, because taking care of your customer is by far the best thing you can do, is making sure that they're happy. I would highly recommend looking at a college. There's a lot of 4-year degree programs. There's even 2-year degree programs out there. You probably want to try to figure out what type of photographer you want to be. You could do everything from medical to newspaper, magazine. You could be a commercial photographer. You could be a fashion photographer. You could be a studio photographer like myself. You know, which a lot of times you have to know a lot of knowledge about a lot of different types, because individual studios usually don't specialize so much in one thing. If you're in a larger city, you could focus more, like say, just on fashion photography. And I'd say that would be the key.